Well, that was something, and for the first time ever, I have to admit, I agree with everything the man had to say. Thank you to Tony's Salad Bowl for serving up such fine food. They're a great local business and worthy of our patronage after this event is history. Sometimes people feel like they are a lone voice in the wilderness. I am blessed to say that I never feel that way with a wonderful executive committee by my side. Our group has expanded considerably this year with some truly dedicated and talented individuals. First is my right-hand man and first vice chair, Michael Gaskin. Next is the smartest person I know, our second vice chair, May Kung. And thank you to our third vice chair, Matthew Miller, who has helped with the Young Democrats and their chair, Jitwan Floyd, all while running for re-election for City Council. Kathy Swindell and David Gaskin have admirably performed as executive committee members for the state. Reverend James Thompson and Ella Hill as alternate executive committee members. They have provided sage advice, as have our political consultants, Dr. Bob Phillips and Audrey Witherspoon. Wanda Moore, as our church's liaison, has brought about many opportunities to speak at services throughout the county and help spread information about the election and the voting process. April Tuminelli is a new face to our party who has injected a ton of energy and a huge sense of urgency to this election. She has also stepped up to be the chair of the Carnell Drummond Mays Planning Committee. Another new face is Lachey Morton, who approached us to fill the role of Director of Voter Protection and Engagement, and has led a number of voter registration drives recently, and just won't stop bothering me to get us to do even more. And that's a great thing. George Swindell would rather stay out of the spotlight, but as our treasurer, he's integral to funding our efforts to support our candidates. And last but not least is our secretary, Lane Horowitz, whose note-taking skills allow our committee to plan unfettered. There are also so many other volunteers and donors, far too numerous to name here, but that doesn't mean the appreciation isn't there. Every bit counts, whether it's a $10 donation to our Act Blue account, stuffing plastic bags with voters' guides, stamping postcards, designing t-shirts, working fish fries. The list is endless. I never would have believed 4 years ago that I would find myself here today surrounded by some of the most loving, most hardworking, self-sacrificing, talented individuals, all who share a common love for our country, a love that goes beyond just waving a flag and shouting empty slogans, but a true love for her ideals and the diverse people that truly make us great. To that end, we've had a very busy year. I was reminded recently that Greenwood is a small county.
Now, y'all don't know this, but it's good to be back in Greenwood. I've been here more than once.
And I believe to win, we are going to need a nominee on that stage who has the ability to go toe-to-toe with Donald Trump. And Greenwood, you're looking at her.
Yet even in little old Greenwood, we've sent thousands of postcards. We're distributing thousands of Democratic voter guides, hundreds of yard signs. Our social media has exploded just in the past 6 months, helping spread our message even further. We safely marched in solidarity this summer against injustice, wrote letters to the editor, and supported our candidates who will take our fight to the legislation. We live in a nation that suffers from apathy and ignorance. We live in a nation where 1 out of 3 adult Americans don't register to vote. And of those who are registered, 1 out of 3 don't even bother to show up on election day. Put those two facts together, and that means just under half of our nation votes to decide the fate of the other half. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the last day to register to vote in person. I challenge you to find that 1 out of 2 who are not registered and not ready to vote and implore them to do so. Because after this weekend, it's too late, and we shift our focus to getting out the vote among those who are registered. Okay, a technical word of caution about the upcoming segments. Have your volume button handy. There are some segments where the audio is a bit soft due to the environment we filmed in or due to the masks we were wearing. But you've had enough of me for now. Let's get this evening rolling.